Well, welcome back, all my Minecraftian peeps, to episode number 5 of the January 2015 Minecraft Hardcore Challenge, which the theme for this month is Home Sweet Home, Alabama. So let's get started. Now, if you remember this month, what I'm trying to do is I'm role-playing as a missionary. I'm building a little church chapel mission thing outside of the place I'm at. So, I'm cooking stone. Oops, let me take all that. For my floor to have a nice stone floor. But in the meantime, I'm gonna make another axe. I have 4 iron, so I will make an iron axe to speed up my work. Because I ran out of wood, that's why I stopped work on my little chapel there. Now, as I listened to, I've recorded a couple of these episodes in advance, but I did last night listen to Michael's first day player update, and there was all this talk about people barricading villagers in their doors to keep them safe. I didn't even think about that. Uh, so if I'm a bad person, that's because I didn't even know that that was a strategy. But people were blocking them in so that they couldn't get out for the mobs to get them, and that's interesting. But too late for that now. I definitely have some of them alive. I don't know how many I would have started with, but there's definitely a bunch still alive. So I'm going to get some more of each kind. I'm using birch and oak. I actually think I was using more oak or birch than oak in terms of planks, so I'm gonna need to seek out the diamond in the rough. I mean, the birch. Whenever I think of the phrase seek out, what do I need to get rid of? Spider eye. I'm never gonna use a spider eye. Whenever I hear the phrase seek out, I think of the Disney movie Aladdin, where the Cave of Wonders is like this giant talking. It's been so long since I've seen it. Tiger? Maybe? I don't know. But it goes, seek thee out the diamond in the rough. And so, there we go. Useless trivia for you. Alright, I'm going to take some of my junk and put it in my chest before I move on. Otherwise, Michael will reprimand me. So, I will do right by our fair leader. Man, there's so much grass around here. Close the door so I don't get snuck up on. Keep that. I don't need my bow. My bow and my axe. Let's get rid of a bunch of this. Alright. Let's go pick up some food. Let's get seeds in my thing. Alright, so we're kind of at that happy little point in the month where we're no longer really having to worry about food much more. So, that's good. Alright, it looks like I'm doing a bunch of birch so far. So we'll get that. Don't know how tall I want this puppy to be. But I often watch videos or people's videos, and they like talk about the plans. Like, oh, I figured out it's going to be this many blocks and this many blocks. That has not been me. Alright, that will get me up there. So, what should I do? A band? Maybe a band of oak? Is that going to be enough? we'll do that. Do I have these to put in there? There we go. Alright. So, oops, working on the chapel here. As I said in previous episodes, I want to have a stone floor. And with all that stone I'm baking, hopefully that will give me enough. And then I'm going to have some wood plank, little pew benches. So we'll make that there. That way I can get back up. Alright, and then let's have, what should we have for the cap? Or is that tall enough? I think it is. So roof. They all have oak. Cobble would look kind of ugly. I think it does. I think a birch roof would make it stand out, which I'm gonna need more birch if that's the case. So I was thinking about making it taller, but I think the building would look weird. It'd look less like a church and it'd look more like a, I don't know, office building. Which a lot of modern churches just look like office buildings, but try to make it more rustic looking here. Maybe I can do the thing where I can make it look a little worn down, where people use stairs to make them look like parts are missing. I can kind of add that in. I think it was in the Horsey Month challenge where Cherry Bitters was making some, what were they? Pony Express stations, and she did that, and I thought that looked nice. So maybe I can do that. I've done that a little bit like in creative mode, mostly on the Pocket Edition, but on the floor to kind of make some grooves in the floor. So I went right by this one. Now I just realized that if I make my oak, or stuck again, my birch overhang there, I won't be able to see my little stripe. So I think I'll make one more layer before I put on my roof. Hopefully I remember. How much do I have? I should probably be keeping track, because I'm going to need a lot. Now I don't know if what I'm deciding to do is in the spirit of the challenge of making my home sweet, but I thought it would be something at least unique, because I think if we all make the same things, then that's not too interesting. So alright, so we'll call that good. Why don't we get one more of this, and that can be basically pay for the strip of oak that I need to put along the edge. Let's get everything we need here. Maybe on the way I'll fall in there and die. No, maybe on the way I can stop by my furnace and get my iron cooking. So I can also give these people some gifts. And be a giver, not a taker. I should take some of these flowers for my stained glass. That's what I could be doing next too, is going and getting some more sand. Is there... Maybe I can see up from here. There's some sand over there. Let's do that first, because I can work on my roof at nighttime. I'm gonna eat and run. feeling confident in my food production, so hopefully get some flowers. Do I still have a shovel? I do. Alright. I think that was 15, although I don't know if I got it all. Let me get... Alright. Well, is there a pit down there? Yeah, there is. Oh well. Let's get back here. Hey, Mr. Cow. So it looks like there's yellow flowers, red flowers, and these whitish flowers. Let me cook up. Oh, I don't have any. Hopefully that's enough. Let me light up. Ah! There's two guys there. So, let me cut that off so you can't get up here. And hopefully I don't get sniped. I don't know how far a skeleton will look at you from far away. Oops. That's not what I meant. Alright. So, I got decent use of time getting my stuff cooking. So this is just, I don't know if I was clear when I was mumbling earlier, but I'm going to have my roof overhang the edge here a bit, and I wanted a oak stripe to still appear. So now I can make my stairs. So let's do so. Because this is a long roof. Now I said one of the golden rules of roofing in Minecraft is that you have to fall off doing that, which I do not want to do tonight, but another thing would be that I never make enough stairs. So, we'll see if this rule holds. So I want that to stay as a stripe, so I'm going to use the oak to stay as a stripe, so I'm going to use that for the rest of the ends there. Maybe I'll temporarily have it like with that wood there, and then that might be a good place for the stained glass to be. And let's make this fancy overhang, so. Alright, first opportunity to fall off. Will I take it? No, he doesn't in a surprise move. Oops, nope, not there. Nothing is more exciting to watch in Minecraft than someone making a roof. Because I tend to be less interesting when I'm doing this because I'm so focused. You have to hold your shift down, you have to aim precisely so you don't put the stupid thing upside down. You don't want to fall off. Alright. Will I get the roof done before the evening? I think so. So, I want to get this overhang, which I didn't do in my first house, but I am doing on my church here. Our church, the one I attend and work at, is kind of shaped like this, or at least it's two separate buildings. There was an old one, and then they built a new auditorium, and by new, they built it in the late 60s. But it's a big, long rectangle with a tall roof, all wood inside, and I used to, as a kid, lay upside down in the pews and look at the ceiling and pretend I was like in a giant boat because it's kind of shaped like that. And that's what I'm imagining this will kind of look like when I finish. I did play a Minecraft world with my kids on Xbox 360 that we kind of worked on together, and we made our house a giant ark boat-looking thing that we lived in, with like a kind of curved bottom even for a boat, and which makes the inside, it's not a very efficient use of space to live in a giant boat on land in a jungle, but we did. We thought it looked cool. So I don't know if I want any pointier than this, if I want to fill the rest in with planks or not. I should have kept. I might need a crafting table to make those planks. And yeah, I think I'm going to have to make another crafting table. So I'll use my oak because I might need all my birch. So I did not run out of stairs. So I got that going for me, which is nice. There we go. So, oops. There we go. Gonna light it up here. Be pretty great if the way I died was a mob spawning on my own roof. Like a creeper blowing me up and then I fall and get fall damage and die. In my build for, I think it was November, the one where we did, I'm thinking of it as the ranch dressing challenge, but that's just because of what I did. The enemy territory challenge. I made these giant like tubes for the ranch dressing to flow in. I don't have any more torches. And because they weren't lit, because that didn't really I didn't think it went with, what I was going for. I see you, creep. I didn't light them, and then creepers. Shoot! I thought I got away. I did not. Oh man. Get these free blocks. Get stuck in a pit. Alright. Well, what I was going to say is creepers were constantly spawning. And let me go get my dirt back. I'm glad I saved it. Get some iron. Some glass, which I can't get yet because my inventory's full. So we'll go back to home, sweet home Alabama over here. Put some things away. And what was I going to get? Dirt. So when I get dirt, did I close the door? Yeah, I did. And get back to work. Well, there's a whole cluster of creepers. Don't want to alert them. Hopefully they're buddy. I'm just going to keep this hollow. Don't tell anyone. I didn't build up to code. There's no one coming behind me, is there? There's the completionist part of me that always wants to fill that in completely. But for how long I'm going to play in this world, it probably does not matter. Just making sure there's no creeper sneaking up behind me to do all this again. Well, he made a door. Should that be where the door would be? The creeper memorial door? It is a memorial because he did die in the process of it. Alright. So. Oh. I spoke too soon. I'm needing extra things, but I want my roof to overhang. So the day's coming here. And misplaced that. And. Oh! Misplaced again. So it'll be day. I'm running a comedy routine here. Oh, it's day 5. All right, so that's the end of that. I mostly finished my roof. I'm gonna go bake up some. In the next episode, I'll try to bake up some stained glass. I'll get working on my floor, get some pews in, and altar and whatnot, and make it look all nice. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you again in the next episode.